It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fight Night. Here we have Ratlantean Automaton versus yet another player. Here we see the player try to cheat his way into some slugs using a turret in this fight. What a weak play, and shurikens and lasers have been exchanged. The player has died for the first time this evening, and we will have round 2 underway shortly. The player attempting to recover their items, getting ready to pray again, and there we have it, the bell has rang. Here we see him using a crossbow here, switching tactics maybe as the automaton is distracted.
How does he do so much damage?
And the player goes down once again, claiming it is unfair. The player, or the Ratlantean Automaton, is dealing too much damage. As you can see here, the player realizing they have no coal. Will they be able to use slugs in this fight? Nobody knows. We have it. The bell has rung for round number 3. We are underway yet again. The Ratlantean Automaton fighting
This bitch is fucking lethal!
fighting vampires, it would appear, and with the player making a bold statement at the lethality of his opposition. Here we see the player hiding like a pussy in a force field. The Ratlantean Automaton unable to pierce the shield. The player here bobbing and weaving, trying to avoid infinite destruction, and here we have the automaton cheating. I'm gonna pissed his way into the player's house. Nowhere is safe for the player. And round 4 is underway. The player stating already how they are pissed off. Shurikens are being exchanged, but no return fire at the moment. The automaton seems to be distracted. More focused on destroying the forest, it looks. Absolutely appalled of what the automaton has been awakened to. The environment, not what it was used to. And now the Ratlantean has had enough. Enough shurikens in the back. For one day, the player retreats to what they think is safety. Heading back to the house. Looking to eat. Trying to replenish their health. Lost track of the opposition there, but he has regained sight. Bobbing and weaving, exchanging blows. Ratlantean Automaton is barely damaged here. This is going to be a long fight. Buckle your seatbelts, boys. We are in for a ride. Once again, the player avoiding the laser beams by jumping over them with an angel or with a squid ring. Apologies. And here we see the automaton is taking revenge on the player's house. That will be uninhabitable after this fight, I am sure. The automaton taking fire from the turret. From the shurikens, appearing to be trapped in a wooden hut. The fight has been going on.
Oh, stop it, you prick!
BM is exchanged, and death for the player once again. Unrecoverable. Thank you. What a nice guy. The player appearing to have an ally in this fight, while the observer is doing no damage to the opposition.
Oh, this guy's gonna get it. He's gonna get it good. Oh.
Some sexual frustration maybe from the blue corner in the player side. But the spectator appearing to only intervene in aiding the player in getting back their tombstone. Speeding up the progression of the fight. Nowhere is safe, not even the air. Player has received hits. Multiple hits. Is now healing. The automaton drawing ever closer. Parkour has been used by the Ratlantean. And another death comes in for the player.
Is he going after vampires? Go on, turret, get him. Hang on, he doesn't even care about me anymore. Oh, yeah, he does. Yes, he does. He very much does.
What a false statement indeed. The automaton lures the player into a safe sense of security, turning when the player is too close to avoid its carnage. The player once again hiding away.
Pro strat.
Pro strats or pussy strats, you decide. Here we see the automaton taking carnage to the vampires that live near where the fight is enduring. Collateral damage is unavoidable in times of war between rat and humankind. Shots coming in from afar. Golden carrots being consumed.
Let's play Ring Around the fucking Roses, you prick.
Indeed, ring around the roses in.
Watch him just walk through it. Watch him walk through it.
The player doubting its tactic. And here we have what seems an unfair fight. A battle of intellect. A battle of wit. Can the player take advantage of this chat? Will the player be victorious?
Oh! I need him to come around like this side, because then his gun's blocked.
Oh, here we hear the comms from the player. Pro strats indeed.
Oh, he's tried it.
The player screaming in pain as the Ratlantean Automaton's saw blade cuts through them like butter. The player doing well here to keep the Ratlantean Automaton at bay, using the shield as a direct block.
That's a fucking zombie. I'm throwing bigger fish here, boss.
As we see, a zombie flies into the mix, teaming with the Ratlantean Automaton to take out the player, but the zombie will prove no match for the player, as the player has destroyed the zombie. The fight appears to be drawing to a close. Is it all over? We will never know. Has the player already secured victory? The Ratlantean Automaton has had enough. He's running away, but now he's back. He's back for round 5 or 6, or whatever this is. The player gets too close for comfort here.
Oh, wait.
Trying to do damage with his sword. Knocks back and finished with a laser beam.
You prick. You prick.
Again, BM ensues as the player attempts to bring the rat to its final knees. Bob and weave, dodging around the shield. Swing, swing,
Yikes.
and death. Down, down he goes once again. He gets back up one final time. Is it all over?
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Prayers being made.
You're a knob.
Again, more BM. No sportsman conduct here from the player at all. Disgusting behavior. The health draws to its final.
Is he one hit now?
Final moments. Can the player finish him off? And down he goes! It's a knockout.
Stonks! Big stonks! Let's go!
The player with a sigh of relief as the opponent has been defeated. Alright, how's it going? I hope you enjoyed that little fight montage, kind of boxing commentary weird thing that was the last 8 minutes of your lives, and I apologise. No, you can't get that time back. So basically what I'm going to do, I don't want this video to drag on too long today, because I know I've been making like 17+ minute videos, and I was kind of aiming for the series to be about 10 per video. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cover the aftermath and some of recent changes. So that fight was a week ago today. That was the last Minecraft Monday, and today at time of recording is Monday as well. So it was a week ago. The house still hasn't been fixed. Sorry. Because basically I want to rebuild it. I want to put something new there. I want to move it over, change it, do something different with it. And as you can see, there's kind of a theme taking over this area. So this building, the pneumatic factory, was a first building out of multiple. I'm making like a little village here, some kind of workshop area, I think, which I kind of want to be Victorian time. Sorry, I've struggled for the word there. Like a Victorian time factory kind of area, if that makes sense. You know, like Victorian style buildings, and that's pretty much what I've done with this one. Now, if you look at it, it's exactly the same as the other one. Same kind of, it's the same 2 or 3 materials, stone bricks, and clear glass, as well as some iron bars, I guess. And it's in a relatively similar kind of pattern and kind of smaller but same shape. Because I have no idea what to do with this style. This style is extremely hard, at least for my very inexperienced building perspective. I don't really know what to do with it. And I've asked people, and it's basically like, I don't know what to suggest other than doing the same kind of style, like exact style. I want to do the same kind of palette, like same blocks, but apparently with the style there's not much choice, if that makes sense. So I pretty much gone for the exact same thing. And then we'll do something else here. So the idea is, this is my pneumatic factory. The idea being it's kind of like a big industrious building. That is kind of the idea behind that one. I mean, still mostly unused. This is more of like a personal workshop kind of area. Oh, I've leaked some of what's in there by falling off a tree. This is more like kind of a personal workshop kind of style, you know. It's, you know, lower ceilings and kind of closer in walls, and it makes it more personal in my opinion. I don't know, I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about. And then what we'll have here is, I really don't know, more of like kind of a house. I want to try and picture what would kind of be a like a house on a factory site. And like what I might do is look up Cadbury houses. Because if you guys know, but in Birmingham, Cadbury built a bunch of houses for their workers to live at. It was part of like their nice thing to do for their workers way back in time. And I think it was like Victorian kind of times they did that. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me. I need to look it up. So maybe I'll look at those houses and use that as inspiration of what to put here. I don't like how close these two are now. Now that I've added the second floor, this building is quite imposing, and I feel like it needs more ground around it. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, in a way, to have a second building so close. Then again, counter argument, land was at a premium and still is at a premium. So it makes sense for houses to be close together, right? So that might work with the theme we're going with. So I'm not too sure about that. I mean, obviously there's a whole ass island between these two, so I'm not too sure about that. But yes, this is the aftermath after the fight. A lot of it was clipped out. It was a 20-minute fight on stream, and I got it down to about 8, I believe. So the Ratlantean Automaton literally just waltzed through my base like it was nothing. I was really worried. I mean, this building wasn't here, obviously, but I was really worried it was going to damage this building at a time when it was off fighting vampires. It got very close to this building. It destroyed some of the redstone that controls the compressors, and I was really worried it was going to break it and cause explosions and stuff. Luckily it didn't, because 5-head redstone design that if redstone signal turns off, it still is absolutely fine. It goes off, right? So yeah, that was nice. Yeah. Over here, I've planted a Flax Field. I don't know if this was ever on YouTube. I think it was. I think this was in a video. Basically, this was where the new building is. But I've moved it here. If you want a little bit of lore, right? Imagine this is like my version of poppy plants grown on battlefields, right? This is like, this area was pretty much the main fight with the Ratlantean Automaton. So if you want to think of it, I'm pretty sure this is actually where, like, these blocks here is like where it died, or this area. So if you want to think of it like that, it's you know, these crops grew from the automaton body, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So, and then if I just go into here quickly, this is the main change. Some ideas have changed with these farms. I know it's about 20 episodes in, and I'm still on my basic power gen. I will finish it very soon, I promise. The issue is there's a lot of ideas coming up, which I start doing first, because they're exciting. And also, there's a new idea that's come up, which I need to move these farms, and I don't want to expand when I have to move them as it is. So the idea is I want to get the locations down of where I want things and the size and stuff before I start moving things. So that's the idea. That's why these guys are still here, and why they're also not expanded. So, in here, I've dove into Industrial Craft. Oh, sorry, Tech Reborn. I'm a man of old mods. So this is my Tech Reborn factory, and as you can feel or see, it's, you know, lower ceiling than over there. Where am I? I've lost. Over there, I think that ceiling is like 6 high or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 or 6 high. This one's 4, right? So, you know, it's not a big change, but I feel like it makes it feel more personal and intimate, right? Intimate with machines. So we've got an extractor, a compressor, a plate bending machine, and an assembling machine over here. We have a fluid transposer purely for water. If you ever want to make overclockers with Tech Reborn, you need like water cell things, and that's pretty much why I do this. And then over here we have an implosion chamber for using TNT and blowing stuff up. And as you can see, they all have interfaces and import terminals or import buses. So yeah, these are all completely used for auto crafting. everything with the mod I've wanted to autocraft, as suggested by Jovic. So this is why an entire building exists for it. But this pretty much will be completely all automated. And I really hope no one has OCD. This cable is exposed purely for the reason of seeing how many channels I'm using up. Every single cable in this building goes through this central cable. And so this tells you how many channels I'm using up, and it just helps to keep track. I do keep getting the urge to cover it, but while I'm expanding this base or this building, it is very nice to have access to. And I basically cut the recording because I wasn't sure what I wanted to say next. And I've realized the reason that is because I've pretty much caught you guys all up on an entire week's work. The reason why last week I didn't do much on Minecraft is because I was focused on hosting a Rocket League tournament that happened this Saturday. If you're watching this and you was in that tournament, I really hope you enjoyed the tournament. But yeah, so I've done the building since I did the fight, did the tech reborn stuff. I don't know if anything's changed down here. I didn't. Oh, yes, a little bit of power change. I think this is new. I think I mentioned the house or the basement expanding, but I think I've since thrown more biofuel generators on top of here. I don't know if this was in the video or not. But this is part of the, expanding power. It's nothing too interesting happened. There's more of them. I do not currently have the reactor to to keep up with them, and as you can see by this, so we don't keep up with the generators at all when they're all running fully. And it does dive into the biofuel storage, as you're currently seeing. But we do have a lot of this, so I have no issue whatsoever running those without that, essentially. And then I don't know if I've mentioned this, but we've got, oh yeah, this will be new as well. We've got a new process of automating clay. So basically we import dirt into this machine. This machine turns water into water vapor, and the two together, water vapor and dirt, makes clay. That's basically because we're getting into this whole brick building stuff, and I absolutely hate farming clay. It is the worst, especially when you need a lot of it. So I've automated it. The system stores 300 clay at any one time, and it maxes out then and stops pulling out. 301, close enough. Yeah, so it stops pulling out, but whenever we go under 300, the import bus turns on again and starts importing, and we're good to go. But that is pretty much it. I think that's all I've done. I've been farming rubber. I'm trying to get into Tech Reborn more, and I actually have a really interesting reason why, and that is power suit. All right, no one knows this. I think I mentioned it to one person, but I am fully ready to go to craft this. I have, I believe, the items to make every part right now, other than the fist. I haven't gotten into the fist yet. Oh, that's awkward. Alright, we need more Sonic. More Sonics? We need more Sonics, oh, that's advanced, my bad. I'm pretty sure I ended up crafting something. Right, yeah, I really don't have enough of these. Let's just make 10, why not? As I said, all automated, so we're good to go. So we will have the items we need. Yeah, but the power fist, I actually know, is that... yeah, that's gonna be some crafting, but that's absolutely fine. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. I actually want to go stream. It's currently 4 PM, and I want to go stream and do progress for today because I'm actually excited for today's stream. Sorry. Now, I really know I need a new outro, right? I hate making assets for YouTube. I find it incredibly boring. The videos themselves are a struggle as it is, let alone the standalone assets. So I'm going to use the same outro that I've used for about 10 episodes. Bear with me. It's going to be jarring. It's going to be weird. Don't talk about it. Alright? We'll get an outro soon. But anyway, guys, much love. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's a very different style, but I hope it was okay. I expect it to be very cringy. I'm casting a fight I'm in. It's weird, I know. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, take care. Much love. I hope to see you in the stream later today. And I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now.